how to quickly analyse whether a buy, refurbish, refinance deal is worth going for or not, or figuring out how much you need to actually offer to get all of your initial investment back out. So when you're looking at buy, refurbish, refinance deals, the first thing you should do is figure out the end value. Understand what the end value is. Before you view it, before you do anything, the first thing you do is find the end value and work backwards. So how are you going to find the end value? Well, you're going to use Rightmove, you're going to use Land Registry, house prices that have sold within the area. You're also going to speak to estate agents and find out what the end values are like. If you're from the area, you may have a good idea. Speak to a few developers, understand what the end values are, what they think they would be. The next thing you're going to do is times the end value of what it is by 75%. Why 75%? Well, when you put a buy-to-let mortgage on the property at the back end, when you've done the renovation, so the 75% is going to be the new mortgage. So you leave 25% of the equity in the deal, then you have the 75% out as a new mortgage. So what does this mean? This figure of whatever 75% is means that you need to get your purchase price, your renovation cost, and all of your fees within that figure to get all of your initial investment out. And this is a quick example for you, right? So you found the property on Rightmove or anywhere, and estate agents offered you a deal. You go, right, okay, the end value is £200,000. Strong, decent. But, so what are we going to do now? £200,000 times 75% is £150,000. So that's going to be a new mortgage. So that means that you now need to spend that figure to get all of your initial investment out. Now, if the estate agent says to you, well, the property's up for £120,000, and you've been to view it, well, you can see from the photos online that it needs £50,000 as a renovation. And then all your other fees, say for instance, they're going to be £8,000, using this as an example, right? Or say £10,000. So what does that mean? Well, 120k plus 50k, 170k, plus another 10, 180k. So that means if the agent wants to sell it for 120k, but you can tell by the photos, and you may have even viewed it, that it needs 50k as a renovation, does that work for you? Well, no, because your figure is 180k when you need it to be as close to 150k as you can, because that's what the end value is. 200k is the end value, 75% of that is 150k. So if the property is being marketed for 120k and it needs 50k and your other fees are 10k, that's 180k. So that means, what? You're going to leave, if you bought that property for 100k and spent 50 on it with your fees, you're going to leave 30k in the deal. So that is no deal. Especially when you're on smaller stuff, when you're doing 2, 3, 4 bedroom properties, you don't want to leave 30k in the deal unless you can get the vast majority of that money out in 2 years, which if you're going to run them as a single let, you're probably not going to. This is different if you're doing bigger developments with HMOs and stuff like that. You're going to leave 30 to 60, 70,000 pound in the deal, but then that asset's going to be cash flowing you 60, 70 grand a year. So that's what you need to be looking at, guys, to work out whether a buy, refurbish, refinance deal works or not. Now, this is a quick way to figure out what you can actually offer on the property. You know, if it was 120k now, you'd have to try and get that down to at least 100k purchase price to leave 10k in the deal. So this is a quick way to figure it out. And if you need any more help, guys, please just reach out to me. I've loads more videos coming and I'm looking forward to giving you more value.